biological motherhood as well as adopting children. Ravina, there is this raging debate around surrogacy, and you're somebody who's actually experienced both sides. You've experienced the biological process and the adopting process. Where do you stand on the surrogacy debate?
I totally disagree with the fact that it kind of leads to human trafficking and exploitation of women. Yes, to a certain degree, I think that was Renuka ji who said that there can be a certain degree of exploitation of women, where maybe husbands or families, because of financial issues, can force women into doing this. But that can be regulated and should be regulated, but I see no harm in surrogacy. I also agree with the fact that not only us sitting here can make a judgment on this, because one should even get couples who are actually really craving for their own child. So who is anyone to steal that happiness away from anyone? And if this was so the case that it will lead to human trafficking or whatever, then I think kidney transplants should not be done, heart transplants should not be done, any kind of transplants. Then you just stop science.
Would you have ever considered surrogacy for yourself?
Honestly, I have, but my husband's not so keen. I do feel sometimes you also, for women, for me, I have this water retention problems, etc. I've had 2 kids already. I love kids. I would, like someone was saying, the pleasure of being pregnant. Maybe considering the morning sickness and all, I might not go through it again. But I would love to have another baby. If not, I'm actually all open to adopting all over again.
But would you ever have been open to surrogacy philosophically?
Yes, why not? If I had problems and if I could not conceive, and that was and if IVF was not working and blah blah blah, whatever, I would definitely go in for that. I see no harm in that at all.
All right, Ravina Tandon, thank you so much for your candor and for sharing your personal story with us. Laurel, you're sort of going to get a lot of the tough questions, because you actually run an agency that brings in a lot of people from outside India and enables them to find surrogate mothers in India. And Professor Mohan Rao, and not just him, but many others, are looking at this as a kind of reproductive tourism. And Renuka, even if you don't call it reproductive trafficking, would you settle on the phrase of reproductive tourism?
No, I think that's over-trivializing a very sensitive issue. It's not. It's accessing technologies. If you can do telemedicine and get your heart right. I know when I was ill, my doctors were talking to the US on telemedicine to ask how to revive my kidneys. And thank God for that, because I'm alive to tell the tale.
This is a woman's body on which you're placing a monetary value. Does that make you uncomfortable as a woman at all?
So does selling a kidney or buying a liver transplant.
Oh, we haven't legalized the commercial transaction.
That's what I'm saying.
On body
all of that.
Laurel, go ahead, and then I'll come to you, Doctor.
As a woman, and also as someone who's involved in this, as you might see from the commercial perspective, I will say I don't run the agency, although I do work for them. And the question of, does this exploit Indian women? Absolutely not. I think, as a matter of fact, I think this empowers Indian women, because...
Empower?
Yes,
why?
Because there are so many things in the Indian tradition, the way that, sex trafficking, child labor, even the traditional Indian caste system degrades women and puts them below men in so many ways. And the ability to have a child is something that only women have. And these surrogates, not only are they being compensated in a way that they couldn't ever make that money in 10 years, and they're making it in 1 year, and they're able to make a change for their families, educate their children, change their lives completely. But they have the respect and the love and the gift that they're giving a blessing to the parents.
Okay, now hold that thought. You don't agree with that?
Can I ask Laurel, why India? Why is India this destination? Why not America?
Because in America,
is it because it's cheaper here? Is it because it's cheaper here?
So let's commercialize with that.
I'll put it to you this way.
I would like to answer the question.
It's not just about the money. In America, I can say from a personal standpoint, one of my friends who I traveled here with in January had a child through surrogacy, and he had spent years and thousands of dollars on trying to have a child through surrogacy in America, and actually was about to go through it with this one woman, and she was going to claim the baby. There's
the point.
Yes.
Okay, let's do one thing.
Women are just exploited because they are uneducated, they don't know what their rights are, and everybody takes them for a ride.
But that's why it needs to be regulated. They need to be
Okay,
educated.
that's why I don't feel it's an informed choice. American women have the awareness and they're informed. That's why they don't have
We
it.
want it to be.
Okay, may I just request you all to speak one at a time? Dr. Gupta, and then I'll come back to Namita. Yes, go
I
ahead.
totally disagree what people are saying.
But answer Namita Chandy's question, why India? And the perception is it's cheaper here. Are we now going to treat women like labor?
No. Number one, we are, medically we are the same. We are maybe superior. We have emotional bonding with the patient. We are devoted to the patient. We are into excellence. And no doubt we are cheaper. And we have sources available. So that's why medical tourism is coming into India.
But I think Renuka raises an interesting philosophical question that if we're okay with telemedicine, if we're okay with medical tourism in many other areas where also people come because we're good but we're cheaper, should we get all moralistic about surrogate motherhood? I'm going to come to Nandita in just a second. We will be speaking on behalf of these women. Let's hear, I think, from one of them who's actually gone through this. Not just one.